Test, test, microphone test. Testing the microphone test of testiness. Yeah, guys, we're just getting some final things sorted out here before we turn on the audio. Xenos is not invisible. Hi, Kevin. Yep. Right this second, I am the only one coming through on the stream, and that's about to change. Down to 20. Go into Skype and change you guys to be coming out of this. Actually, just do it this way. All right. You guys should be going over the stream now.
Sweet. I sound a decent amount louder than everyone else.
Is Josh on the server? They don't have permission to spawn.
To spawn items?
Yeah.
Well, that's why Mash is here.
That's exactly why I'm here.
Well, let's bring Josh in here too.
You may want to turn us down a little, Riggs.
Should we bring Josh in here so they can...
Something.
Alright, sorry about this, getting the audio levels straightened out.
I think you could stand to be up a little, Riggs, and we could stand to be low.
I'm just about all the way up. Yep. Alright, so I cut you guys down by half.
Okay.
Alright, Josh has already given them the ability to spawn items.
Oh boy, the confusion behind this being private or not. So do I sound a lot lower now, or are we all good?
I can't listen to the stream or it'll rebroadcast and loop.
Oh. Alright, we all sound low. We all sound equally low. Like that. Try TNT. Oh. Try TNT. It looks very good.
Alright, so...
I hear some whirring in the background. Is that Mash?
I don't know.
It might be. Does it go off now?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be my overly loud box.
Wow.
Alright, so is everything ready? Oh, Briggs, you're going to do it? Okay.
We're just getting the kinks worked out to everyone who's watching.
Oh, we need a timer. Let me check the time. It's 5:13.
I got W split. I can put it up on the stream.
It's Bagel versus Stralos. I believe that's it. Confident words to start off.
Tell Benny to go invisible. Alright, so we are live on GenGAME.
Have been.
Okay, good. Just making sure. Alright, so we got...
Alright, I'm going to apologize for shrinking Minecraft just for a second so I can pull up the game timer.
Okay.
Okay.
It's been running for 1 minute now.
Alright. Where's W split?
Yes, Droid does.
W split. Minecraft, W split.
Riggs, can you hit enter on the chat so it doesn't show everything when you're in Minecraft?
Yep.
When you're all situated. Oh, there we go. So for those of you who were paying attention, the theme for the build-off is build a boat. Quite simply, build a boat.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Exotic Bagel versus, I believe it's pronounced Stralos. Is it Stralos or Strilos?
Strelios.
Strelios.
Now, Exotic Bagel is on the blue side, and Strelios is on the red side.
So it looks like Exotic Bagel's digging out a little into the ground. Don't know what the strategy is. He could be building water for the boat, but
probably
we do not know yet.
He has 2 hours to get whatever he's trying to get done. So he has plenty of time. So not exactly sure how Strelios' boat's going, but it looks like he's doing the front, I want to say.
That looks like a bow to me.
The bow?
The bow.
Or the stern. So he got right into it. He skipped digging and setting up anything. He got right into building the boat.
He did.
Kevin, do you have build permissions in the world?
I sure hope I do. Oh, that's right. I could watch it from here, from the stands. I have the bird's eye view. I have a beautiful view of the red side, which is
Yes.
Seems like he's getting
Exotic
water,
Bagel is
Bagel.
digging a trench for water.
and yes, players can spawn water.
They
I
can
think the
spawn
only
water.
thing that is taken off from spawn is TNT.
They can,
Is
I
lava
think they
also?
can. I think they could spawn that too. They can spawn TNT. It's just I don't think they can place it.
Okay. Or
So I
it
mean, if
won't
they need
explode.
any TNT for show, they can, I think, put it down. I'm not exactly sure, but oh yeah, we have that
Essentially,
water.
there's so many people watching them that we didn't put any restrictions on what could actually on what they could spawn. If they try and use TNT in a malicious way to affect the other player, then they'll have those items removed and they'll be warned.
Insta-
And if they do it again, then they're disqualified.
Instant disqualification. If you try to grief in a build off, just a recipe for disaster. Now, from this angle, it looks like the players can actually are so close. There's actually a huge wall between them, so they actually cannot see
Yeah.
anything that they're building, and they have no use of fly mod or a compass.
And
they can't spawn
inside that red and white and blue center wall is actually a solid core of bedrock. So even if they try and TNT their way over to the other side, it's not going to do anything.
Nope. And there are invisible walls, so if they do try to use the fly mod, it should deny them, but if they are somehow able to fly, or they build a giant wall up to the top of the wall, the invisible wall will block them from getting to the other side.
They also have like 5 people watching them, so I don't think anybody's going to try anything.
Yep, we got all the cameramen, all eyes are on them. Kind of curious, what is Exotic Bagel up to? I don't know
It's
if
kind of
he's
interesting how they've both taken such different paths at the beginning.
Yep.
Something so simple as building a boat.
One of them went to
Completely
the
different.
water. And I was actually thinking about that too. I was thinking of maybe just getting the water set before the event, but I
To
figured I'd
join
let
the
them-
tournament, you go to multiplayernation.com and sign up for the bracket. This bracket is filled already, but when they put up the next one, we will put out a tweet and we will make it known. For you guys that follow Keo, we will let her know whether or not she tells you guys is up to her. We don't ask her to put out anything. She does that because she likes us and she's awesome.
It's also going to be all over our website, our Twitter page,
And we just
Facebook.
broke 100 viewers, so that's a GenGAME first here.
Woo! Woo! Actually, I broke it on the day when I think the chat was broken and it wasn't counting people that disconnected. I was freaking out. But that's a story for another day. I'll save that for when I'm casting.
The time limit for this is 2 hours.
2 hours to build.
And what's our time, Toby?
It is 5:21. They started at 5:13. So essentially they've been going for about 7-8 minutes.
All right. I'm gonna wait for the half-hour mark to start W split because it involves me clicking out of Minecraft, so I have to put it on the pause screen, and that is not fun to watch.
No,
Nope.
no, it's not. Which is why in the future, W split will be the priority number 1.
Looks like Strelios is standing back and examining what he's done and thinking about his next move and where to move forward.
Yep.
And,
I mean, the two players haven't seen each other's builds.
Yeah, they have no idea what the other person is building, and they have no idea. They had no idea what they were even going to build for the competition until it started.
Yep, we brought them in. We told them build a boat, and that's the whole part of the build-off is they don't have time to really kind of prepare themselves. I mean, we give them their topic, and they have to act on the spot and decide what to build.
This isn't like Iron Chef where they know the secret ingredient beforehand and they just act surprised.
Secret ingredient.
None of these guys knew what was going to happen.
Now it's Australios here went with the water strategy, right? It looks like he's trying. He's realizing how difficult it was to put 2 blocks down. He's opting for going just to 1, at least for the time being, in his little pond that he's building here.
But maybe Strelios is on Google right now, because he probably took a pause to either think about what to add, or he was using the resources to help him.
We obviously can't block internet connection, because that would be awesome in the first place, but be impossible for them to play the game. So all tools are open to them.
Yep. They can just do the /I. And I think, what is it, just diamond pick and all those other ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the IDs by heart.
I know a couple of them. Mostly for the longer ones, because it's easier to just type 2 numbers than it is to type, diamond pick or...
Yeah, I mean, it's 3 numbers. I mean, diamond pick is like 278, shovels 276. And...
What is the wool in front of Red's boat?
That was a stepping stone to get up there.
Yep.
Plop that off in the beginning. I think that was intended to be something later on.
Well, he has it on the it on the tail too. Okay, yeah. He's using it as a stepping stone.
Sail, in the future.
When he first started, it looked like he was putting it looked like he was putting froth on the bow, which would be a really nice touch if he actually ends up doing that.
That would be a very interesting take on it, using wool as the water as opposed to water as the water. Could create waves.
Let's go check on Blue.
Effect.
He is still building his pond.
Yep, but he is a lot farther in it, so.
And certainly, I think that would spur the judges in the creativity department. It looks like he's doing he's refined the pattern of chopping through the dirt there. He's going 2 pieces over. So he's hacking through 2 at a time.
Probably to speed up the process. But he does still have plenty of time, so he can spare it.
I think once it comes down to it, it's really going to be nitty-gritty, little details at the end that the players are going to use to try and put themselves ahead of the other one. Laying out the main framework is easy, just changing the little things is what's going to matter at the end.
And all the cameramen are invisible, so the players have no idea that I'm standing right in front of them. So let's see what's going on in chat. Hello Syndicate, hello Super Dash, hello Xbox Gamer for Life, hello DKid97,
Xbox
hello Bunster John, hello Ghostling, hello Tyrone Jenkins. Hello everyone in chat.
Very good. Yeah, Riggs, you could have just been going for that for a good 20 or so minutes. Alright, it looks like we hitting the first night cycle.
Yes, and we have a custom server plugin built by our own Nevercast of mcpub.org, which as soon as the server flips from sunset to night, as soon as it makes the change between sunset and night, it'll skip the night cycle and go directly to sunrise.
If only
Just like
plugins
that.
like that existed in real life.
So we still get a nice day cycle effect, but players don't have to build in the dark.
Nope. As you can see, the sun is coming back up, so things are gonna light up again.
And
And it seems like Exotic Bagel is just about finished with his pond.
Nevercast built that plugin from scratch in a matter, I believe it was about 6 hours.
I think maybe a little bit less from the time he actually spent working on it. I think it might have been a little bit less. Because, you know, he did have a lot of distractions, so...
Us bugging him every 15 minutes. Is it done yet?
Yeah, is it done yet?
All right. Strelios has some walls going on.
And Exotic Bagel has the pond done. So now begins the process of the boat. He's probably taking the time to think.
Should you buy Minecraft? Yes, I believe that everyone should buy Minecraft because it's an awesome game.
Exactly.
Especially if you plan on entering in the tournament.
Then you kind of need Minecraft.
Should you buy it? Well, yeah, if you want to be a part of it.
If I fly into him, will it push him? No, I actually cannot interact with the players at all. Even if I walk up to them and start smacking them, it won't. As far as their Minecraft client is concerned, I'm not here.
Yep.
They can't use any mods to see me. There's no way that they can know that the cameramen are around them.
It basically,
so that's the beauty of being visible.
What do you want to explain the technical term?
He almost.
I don't know if
the technical
everyone
term
will
is that you're
understand it.
completely invisible.
Well,
That's
basically, your client isn't sending any packets.
Well, it's the server actually.
Well, the server isn't getting any packets.
Yeah, the server is receiving the packets from my location and then stopping, not sending those packets out to everyone else that's connected. So the cameraman can't even see the other cameraman. Except for there's Kevin sitting in the stands.
Yep.
Jump up and down, Kevin.
There he is.
Yes, that's right, I'm there. I can't see you at all. But I'm having a great time in the red stands here.
Yeah. You know, I actually started thinking what would be pretty cool to do is, kind of like in Mario 64, you know, whenever you looked at the cameraman, it was can't remember the name of the character, but the flying thing with the camera.
It looks like
that'd be cool if it was
Exotic Bagel dumped his inventory and is trying to plan out his actual boat. He's holding the plank in his hands, so he's ready to start. He's just trying to figure out exactly what he wants to do.
It looks like he may be looking for... I mean, if I were him, I'd be looking up commands maybe for the naming of maybe posts, or... Because I know typing in, like, fence posts probably gives you, like, a log or something like that of wood. I mean, there's tons of wood items that you can use to make this boat, especially to come up with creative things.
So the wool is not just a stepping stone. This is going to be a decorative addition to the boat.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it almost looks like a face.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing here, I'm going to guess that it's going to be a skull.
Very interesting. Taking on a pirate theme, perhaps? A
yeah.
theme within a theme, I believe.
I think it's going to...
Inception.
I think it's going to end up looking really, really good. And I can't wait to see what Blue Team does when they actually start with their boat.
Now, when you say Blue Team, it sparks the idea in my mind of actually doing team build-offs, which would be an interesting concept.
That is, well, the plan was that we were going to do this as a test, and if it worked out really well, which so far it's working out great, got a lot of people watching, a lot of interaction in the chat, and we would move on to do more of these with more than just 8 people in the bracket, and then work our way up to full-on group build-offs, where it would actually be a full team of, you know, somewhere between 4 and 6 people on each side.
Yep, that is planned for the future. But taking a look at Exotic Bagel, he seems to be getting kind of a base started for the boat.
He's building over his pond, which could be a little bit of a challenge, actually. I wonder if it would have worked a little easier for him if he built the boat and then added the water around it. That could be what Red is doing. Confusing the names.
Joe Grizzly in chat says he's building a diving platform for his pool.
Oh. That very well could be it, actually. That'd be a very interesting take on the boat. Walk the plank, perhaps.
So in addition to just building and designing and building the project, players are also allowed to put an extra touch of redstone if they want to, and if they still have time.
Certainly sparks into the creative category.
Yep, creativity and complexity depends on.
Did we talk about the criteria for the judging?
No, I was shying away from it because I honestly
to the people building.
To the stream, I mean.
Oh, not the stream, but the builders know the criteria we're judging on.
Okay, so the three criteria that the builds are going to be judged on are complexity, scale, and creativity. And we are, well, I at least am not a judge, and Kevin here is not a judge. We have 2 celebrity judges from YouTube, Vicom Media and Cap00.
Or Cap the Everyday Gamer.
Cap the Everyday Gamer, that are going to be coming on tonight after the build-off is over. They weren't available to actually come on and do the judging during the live stream, but we really like these guys, and we wanted to have them involved in this, so they're going to come on tonight after the build-off at their convenience and do their judging then, and we will record it, though we will not live stream it. And the results will be announced tomorrow before the next build-off. Is that still happening tomorrow?
Hopefully. It depends on if the players can make it.
Yeah, we actually had a last-minute substitution today. The player that was scheduled... Which one was supposed to go today? Was it Strelios or Exotic Bagel?
It was Strelios against Zorban, I think.
Okay, and Zorban just completely fell off the map, and Exotic Bagel was good enough to be able to come in, even though he wasn't scheduled for today, and give you guys something to watch.
Exactly. So it seems like Exotic Bagel is getting something started to his boat. Seems like it's starting to expand out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun little fact. Vico Media actually is in our chat.
Yeah, Vico Media is in the chat right now.
Cap is actually Cap's birthday. I don't know if anybody knew that.
Yep, it is Cap's birthday today, so that's why he's not available.
Yeah,
we don't want to we don't want to take him away from his family on his birthday.
Never,
but in his video, it was turning the big 4-0, I believe.
3-0.
3-0, not 4-0.
Vicom Media, if you want to post a link in the chat to your YouTube channel so people can, see your videos and maybe see why we asked you as a celebrity judge, you are allowed to do that.
Yep, and it seems like Strelios is building, I want to say, it looks like a mouth. From my angle, it looks kind of like a mouth on the front of the boat.
Yep. I'm really starting to. I really think he's going with the skull.
Who knows?
Which is. I sure hope so.
It's looking like it's going to turn out really cool.
Exactly.
I am right in the red stands. I am scared of this thing. It's going to come attack. That would have been funny if he built it all the way over the stands, just with a mouth shooing into the stands.
Kevin's just staring right into the mouth of the beast.
I'm staring into the belly of the beast. A little shabazzle cam for you.
So yeah, you can see me running into Kevin, and it's not pushing him around. If I let you see my hand and I go punch him, it doesn't affect him at all.
Except for the mild jumping, because it's going crazy in the stands.
For you guys that are seeing video lag, I apologize. I tried to put the bitrate as low as possible to allow as many people to watch it, but still try and push a very high quality broadcast. So if you're getting lag, I'm sorry that I can't really lower it anymore, or it's just going to be a pixely mess.
On my end, it's surprisingly smooth. which is good for me. Sorry, everybody else. Sorry, everyone. I'm the only one that's important here. So it looks like
just say red and blue.
Okay. Red's going with a moss rock design on the inside, and it looks like blue is fleshing out the boat a little more. It looks like, in terms of scale, blue is going to be a little larger than red, but certainly red is going for creativity with the use of other blocks, different
And,
style.
We don't know what.
It's a little early to tell.
Red might, expand the back or the sides or something, anything. We all just gotta wait and see what happens.
And I believe there is a limit to how high you could build it.
I believe it's equal to the top of the wall.
Okay.
Because we don't want players building up to be able to see over the wall and look at what the other person is doing.
Yeah. For future tournaments that.
Actually, they're. Let me see if I can get up here.
We may want to extend that wall.
If he stays to the side of his pond, they're going to be virtually the same size.
Oh wow.
Looks like Blue's boat is a little bit wider, at least at the front of it. Can you join in on this? Sorry, no. This is a tournament with a bracket that's been set up for a while now. But what you can do if you want to join a future tournament is head over to multiplayernation.com. They run the brackets for us. And you can sign up for an account there and sign up for the next bracket for the next Minecraft build-off next month.
Is that actually set up?
Not yet. We have to talk to Void and ask him if he can set those brackets up for us.
Definitely.
Now, one other thing to mention too, because it seems to be a hot question, is can I play on the server?
You
yes,
can come on and play.
Yeah,
go ahead, Kevin. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
That's fine. That's fine. You can play on the server, and the server that we're running with right now is called mcpub.org. The guys there are doing a great job. They always do. The admins. I mean, if you guys want to sign up over there, you could go to mcpub.org as the actual website, and if you want, in your IP slot in Minecraft, you can just post mcpub.org. It will take you to the site. It is not whitelisted, I believe.
It'll take you to the server, not the site.
That's what I meant. The server.
Yeah, it is not whitelisted.
All sorts of confused. Also, they're running on donations, so if anybody would like to keep the site running, it's a great service. A lot of people play there. A lot of people will hopefully play there in the future as these tournaments pick up. MC Pub does a great job. They're the ones hosting this they're hosting this world right now. And
Red does seem like he's AFK. Huh? Sorry. I thought you were done. You stopped for a second.
No, sorry. I was just going on about how they need donations and such.
He might not be so much AFK. He might be just thinking or looking up pictures.
I know a lot of players will actually sketch out what they're trying to build on a piece of paper on the desk right in front of them.
Right.
To help them with the overall dimensions and keeping everything to the same scale.
Exactly.
So there's a good chance that's what he's doing, and they have plenty of time.
Yeah. Seems like Red also, he knocked a little down on the skull that he was building. I noticed he was...
It seemed like he got it almost, the front of it almost complete, and then he didn't like how it looked. Yeah, and he did a little bit of reshaping. And that's what Blue is doing right now also.
He is... It looks like he's kind of getting a lot more of the front of the boat made, making it look a lot nicer. So it probably seems like his boat might come out a little bigger.
But he's going to have to extend the pond. Or his boat is going to be very, very short front to back.
It's going to be shipwrecked. That's the theme here.
That would be a really cool thing to see if someone builds a boat that's actually broken in half over a rock. I would be very impressed by that.
I would be too.
Palm trees sticking out of it.
The categories for the judging again are, because we're getting more questions in the chat, the builds will be judged on scale, complexity, and creativity.
I'm liking the water going on with the blue boat.
So
I don't know, I'm feeling very partial to the water.
if one person were to build a little dinghy and another person were to build the Titanic, yeah, the Titanic would win on scale and creativity and complexity.
But the dinghy would be.
Well, depends. If one person built a small Titanic and the other person built a giant dinghy, then it would be
I would definitely
little
give
closer.
the creativity for the giant dinghy. It's a lot of orange wool going on right there.
Oh, you're talking about like a life raft.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
A dinghy is a small rowboat made for 1 or 2 people.
Yeah, a little dinghy.
Well, that giant dinghy you were talking about would hold a lot of people.
Yeah.
A couple of Minecraft.
How much time? The players get 2 hours to build. The prize. Oh yeah. Go ahead, Xenos.
The prize we're giving away at the end, this isn't just a one event, this is a month-long event, so the finals, where we'll take all the winners, well, not all, but they'll all come down to 2 winners. They'll compete for the last one, and the winner will win Sanctum for the PC, 500 XP points on Multiplayer Nation, along with a premium membership there.
It's quite a prize.
And we might give away more stuff. GenGAME might give away some stuff. Gaming Unleashed might give away some more stuff.
Yeah, so let's talk about everyone who's involved in this tournament, because we haven't done that.
There was many people involved with this. It's tough keeping track.
So we've mentioned multiplayernation.com a couple of times, and they're running the brackets. So that's where you go to sign up. Gaming Unleashed, which is Toby here. Toby, Xenos, same person.
Call me either one.
It was his brainchild, his idea, or Gaming Unleashed's idea, and they approached us, GenGAME, of which Kevin and myself are members, to do the broadcast and to help them with the recording of it.
Yep, and then
of course mcpub.org, the great guys over there are actually running the server, and it's professionally hosted. So we're not running this on somebody's bedroom or basement Minecraft server.
Nope. This is a dedicated server located in California. So
located in a secret underground bunker.
Yep.
There is no limit to materials. They can spawn whatever they want. However, if they try and use TNT maliciously, like to just to destroy the arena, or to try to get out, or to try to get over to the other player, they get 1 warning. If they do it again, then they're disqualified.
Yep.
Other than that, they can spawn whatever materials they want.
Oh, looks like he's extending the boat.
There we go. Finally getting some of the body.
You can't rush perfection.
And it looks like Red's figured out what he wants to do with what do you call that?
Skull design on the front. Just a skull.
His little mascot on the front of the boat.
I'd imagine. Pirate, Jolly Roger, perhaps. The Jolly Roger.
It's hard to say.
That would be awesome if you put a pirate hat on it.
Looks like he is. I want to say it looks like it is going to be a skull on the front of that boat, but it's hard to say.
If you stare at the direct front of it, it almost looks like a Koopa Troopa skull, like he's doing dry bones on the front of his boat.
That would be pretty awesome, I admit.
TP me, please. Sorry.
Too many people talking. Loud noises.
Yeah, loud noises. Loud text chat noises.
Loud laptop humming.
Well, Toby, it's your call. One of our guest judges, Vicom, would like to actually come into the server world.
You could join me next to the in the stands.
The problem is we don't want him to actually, you know, get into the building area, but...
Oh, we know that you won't grief.
Well, yeah, we know.
But I would say that you're allowed to come in, but you can't fly around within the arena walls. We don't want the players to be distracted at all. We don't want them to have any possible complaints. Even though you probably wouldn't distract them, we don't want them to be able to claim it's not fair, he was flying around and he distracted me and I didn't get to finish in time.
Yeah. That gets flagged for Multiplayer Nation too, although they have no referee involvement, actually. Refs are our cameramen.
Alright.
Yeah, we
funny the
didn't
day
really
that
need...
referee for Minecraft.
Put you up on top
really
of the scoreboard.
It because we do have, like, a lot of people watching them. Now, what about the scoreboard?
The scoreboard has many fixings involved with it.
Oh, yes. Are you gonna show them what's inside?
Nope. I just put him up on top of the scoreboard so he can see both things.
Like everyone on the stream, show them what's inside the scoreboard.
Oh, inside the scoreboard here. Okay.
Yep.
Into the control room or just the actual inner workings of the scoreboard?
You can show them the control room. Just don't hit any switches.
Yep. Okay. So here's what's inside the scoreboard. It's not lit up as well as it could be, but you get the idea of how complicated it is.
This is the most
Someone
complicated
pushed me.
thing I've ever seen.
God damn it, someone pushed me. Ruined my camera angle. Sorry. I'm just gonna
no one pushed
come
me.
up here with the lambs.
Someone is a redstone wizard. Now, Vico Media is... Where is he?
He should be up on top of the scoreboard. Yep, he's still up there walking around.
Is he CB3789?
No, he's Vicom Media. It's his Minecraft name.
Ooh, it looks like he's starting to raise the walls on the boat over on the blue side.
And Red is swapping out his black skull pupils for red.
Ooh, kind of going with that little scary look.
Yes, Vicom is in the red stands. He's joined me here.
Is there a penalty for the loser? No, they just lose. It's not a double elimination. And it's not like they can, oh, you're not allowed to enter the next tournament because you lost. They can come back and try again in the next one. Exactly. Actually, we really want to encourage that.
Yeah, that would not make sense to us if we said, no, you can't.
I think that the best builds I think that we're going to end up seeing in the long run are from someone who maybe loses this tournament and then comes back in the next one and just brings it. Does something
because
that's...
obviously it's not like people have been doing this. It's not like a competitive gaming thing. You know, it's Minecraft.
Competitive Minecraft.
Done competitively.
Yep.
People aren't really coming in with the greatest idea. Well, some people are coming with great intuitive ideas, but in terms of on the clock, here's a topic, go. Not many people have done that.
Yeah, most of the time, Minecraft is just used for casual gaming. Just, sit back, relax, build something. But it's a rare occasion to see, people competitive and going out there.
Provides a very good show for everybody.
So Red is just going to be trying all kinds of different materials for the eyes. He's got glowstone up right now.
Could be a pirate eye patch thing going on. Time will tell.
That'd be actually pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Once again, time will tell.
I am kind of curious to see what Blue's gonna do. If he's gonna keep the boat, the inside like caved in like that, or if he's gonna kind of do that as like what's the name of that? When it's the underneath the floor in the boat.
One of the lower decks.
Yeah. I'm kind of
sure
curious
that's the nautical term.
Not exactly sure.
Yeah, the low part of the boat.
well, on a wooden ship, an old style wooden ship, where he's standing right now would actually be down in the bilge.
We've been corrected. I believe it called the hull.
Well, the hull is just the entire outside bottom half of the ship.
The chat says the hull.
Yeah, I have a story that sounds really funny when I just tell you the basics of it. When I get into the actual details, it's not that entertaining. The short version is, I used to work on an aircraft carrier when I was in high school.
That's the story?
That's the short version that sounds interesting. It was actually...
I thought that was the funny part.
The city I went to high school in actually purchased an aircraft carrier, the USS Hornet, and keeps it around as a floating museum. And I was a security guard. And would occasionally give tours if they were just packed with people.
Sounds interesting. Was it docked?
Yes.
They take it out at all?
Yes, once a year they take it on a cruise around the San Francisco Bay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it still runs. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my zombie plan. Run for the aircraft carrier.
I was going to say I would not do well on that. Seasickness, ahoy.
On a boat that big, it's really not a large deal unless you were, if you were actually in the military on a boat like that, and you were stationed at a console that actually faces the side of the ship, so you spend all day rocking from left to right, then it affects you.
Yeah,
Other than that, on a ship that large, you don't get seasickness, unless you're very, very sensitive.
Yes, that is one. Sensitive to the 3D and the 3DS. Can you turn that on?
Really?
I can, but it's my head.
No, he physically can't turn the switch.
I can't.
No, I meant like you get sick just from the 3D.
Oh yeah. One thing I'd like to notice: Red has another spectator. It's like a sheep has joined the field.
If you cannot log into the server, we didn't shut off access or anything. The only reason that you would not be able to log onto the server is if we hit the 40-person maximum limit.
That could be it. Unfortunately, the server has a 40-person limit.
25 of 40 online right now.
The limit is only temporary. It's just for the duration of the tournament.
Okay.
Yeah, because
that's just to ensure that we have absolutely no lag.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mash, the owner of mcpub.org.
Hello.
Yes,
what's the server name? The server name is mcpub.org. mcpub.org.
That sounds like a catchy tone. Like it could be made into one.
mcpub.org.
Exactly.
Did I say UP? I don't know if I spelled it right, but it sounded great.
Yeah.
I think I will go into the jingle business.
Exactly.
Jingle jangle.
And as Nevercast just reminded me, it would actually be more appropriate to say co-owner.
Oh, co-owner, of course. The managing co-owner.
And there's a random sheep on the field.
Oh, you missed Riggs. I just announced the sheep was there a while ago.
Oh, I didn't.
Ask it.
Wow, Riggs has finally mastered the art of
ask it a question.
out.
Ask the sheep if he's trying to help him build the boat.
He's just giving you a dirt face, right?
Any response from him?
The sheep has no comment.
Okay. He's just there to watch. I'm starting to like the outcome of what he's making. It's starting to really come out on the front.
Who's he? Red or
Red.
blue? Red? Alright, yeah, it's definitely a skull now.
Definitely. And let's just hope he doesn't fall too much and kill himself. Maybe we should give him a warning that he can spawn apples to heal himself or something.
Oh, no. He's aware. He's just building his acrobatic skills up.
For that. Well, actually, that is disabled on this map.
Oh, is it? Oh. On the main world, acrobatics.
Yep, on the main world, if you fall a lot, you will start building acrobatics. Which then means you could fall farther and still survive.
Now, in if a player dies, where do they spawn?
What if a random creeper pops up out of nowhere? We built a fence surrounding, so it's very unlikely a creeper will get in.
It's an anti-creeper fence.
But they actually...
GenGAME, can you say the IP again?
The mobs cannot spawn on the field, but they can walk on somehow. Because that's why I'm kind of curious to why the sheep is there. I don't know if he spawned on it or...
He didn't. He popped in. I think he spawned up on the mountain that I'm showing on the stream and then came down in over the top of the stands.
Yeah, I noticed the sheep. He must have made a daring leap off the red stands while I wasn't paying attention.
He really wanted in.
Oh, those sly little sheep.
Well, you know, more wool for red team.
He's got a follower.
And we're up to 31 out of 40 players.
41 out of 40 players.
If a player dies, they don't get their building destroyed. No, we'll just put them back on the build site, and
we put TNT over it.
I'm really liking the skull now.
Yeah, it's really starting to come together.
That is definitely, I'd say, some creativity points right there.
Alright, so I just moved the warps because both red and blue warps to be in their build areas were in the very center. And we don't want them actually popping up inside any solid blocks and just dying. So move those safely out of the way.
To see each other's builds as they run.
Well, the thing is if they die, they'll go back to the main world. So then we'd have to bring them back.
That would be funny.
So hopefully they don't die. It'd be very unfortunate.
I don't think we ever gave a formal introduction to ourselves, did we?
We did not, no.
Oh, do you want to go ahead and do that an hour into the... Actually, we're at the hour mark, aren't we? Are we exactly at the hour mark?
Nope.
No? Oh,
well, we're exactly at the 6 o'clock hour mark at my time, but...
They started 13 minutes after the hour.
Oh, yep. Alright. So we still have a little time. Because we did not start exactly at 7 Eastern.
No, we needed to have time to get the... to get Exotic Bagel in here and get him oriented.
Yep. Okay, and so do you want to give a little introduction again that we never did?
Sure.
Just a little bit of an oxymoron, but whatever. Riggs, you want to rattle it off?
I'm Kyle Riggs-Wrigley from GenGAME.net.
I am Kevin O'Rourke from GenGAME.net.
I am Toby Sack, or also known as Xenos360 from Gaming Unleashed.
And I am Austin Crane, or MASH, from mcpub.org.
I was wondering if you're going to pop in there or not.
Yeah, I was like, uh-oh. MASH going to jump in. So we're representing all the websites are represented in the stream commentary except for Mixed.
Yep, they chose not to really get too involved. They just offered to host the ladders and stuff.
They're mostly a PlayStation 3 ladder. So for those of you who are actually competitive PS3 gamers,
I don't think they're too much PS3. They're more console. I mean, they didn't even have PC on the website until the Minecraft build-off, so PC is new on their website. Because they didn't really plan on PC because, PC games are easy to hack. So it's like, if you're playing Black Ops on PC, how do you know that person's hacking? You can usually tell, but then how do you know for sure? So that's kind of why they didn't go for PC. But they did.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Riggs, I have a request from the Peanut Gallery. Apparently the Minecraft volume is too loud.
Okay. Let me take care of that.
Don't know what you want to do about that.
And I'm actually capturing a pretty cool angle over here. I'm actually standing right behind you guys on the stands, looking at reds. So whatever you do, don't turn around.
All right, so back to the action a little bit. It seems blue is finishing or adding a little more onto the pond that he built. You want to
He
call
is.
it a pond? Is it officially the size of a lake? I call it a pond. And it looks like red is doing a little more aesthetic work. I don't know if red is even thinking of putting water or involving that.
Well, I mean,
Regardless, it is,
it's all for looks. He doesn't have to put any kind of water, but who knows? Maybe he might later on. Oh, something we just gotta wait and see. And, the sun is coming up now. And once again, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone at mcpub.org for getting the server all prepared. I mean, we've all been working really hard on
very, very short notice.
Yes,
yeah,
very short
getting
notice.
everything prepared. So, I mean, I definitely got to thank them for all their hard work they put into it. Because, I mean, anybody could have just been like, no, and just thrown us to the side of the road. But that's why they're awesome. That's why you guys should head over there and play on their server and help them out, keep it running.
Not more than 40 at a time right now. We don't need anybody to crash the server on us.
Yep. Well, it just won't. If once we hit 40, it will just stop allowing people to join.
Yeah. That's why some of you were logging on. I think it was at 31 when last we checked. Kudos to everybody joining. Also, you can sign up in their forums.
Yep.
Which is beneficial. If you guys have any suggestions for their site.
You have to become a member, and I think that allows you then to start building. Am I correct?
No, you don't have to become a member to start building. You can just go in there and walk out of the town region and build wherever you want to.
Okay. But if you do want to become an actual member, you just join on the forums, let an admin know that you are registered. They'll check, and they'll make you an actual member on the
and that gives you access to some pretty cool commands that just make the got stuck in the stair there.
But actually, I do have a question for Mash. Is he still here? I have a question. Have you ever hit a max number before of people on?
No.
So this is the first right now?
Modest Mash.
Well, we're actually decreasing at the moment. We're down to 27.
Well,
how much time do we have left?
A little over an hour.
Yep, just a little over. About an hour and 9 minutes. So yep, we're really close to the halfway mark. We will let the players know that they're hitting their halfway mark here probably in a couple minutes.
Is that the French flag that is blue, white, red? I'm just noticing it right now. Like, that is the French flag right there.
Well, you're supposed to go stand on the other side of the arena.
Sure. We should set up a flag now that I think about it. Ideas for the next marathon.
Or section. Red, white,
the
blue.
marathon. Oh, geez. I'm thinking. My brain is elsewhere. Next tournament.
You can join the server, but you will not be allowed in this world. The server is running multi-world right now, and this world is just for the competition. And only the players, cameramen, and judges are allowed in.
We did let a couple people in to watch, but we know them personally, and they're actually judges. Aside from Kevin
myself.
here, he's actually GenGAME staff. So
I'm just a special kid.
yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
But anybody else who is...
Can you play with us? When we play Minecraft, we play on mcpub.org.
On the main server.
On the main server.
Riggs, myself, Trevor, the editor-in-chief, Sean, Benny, George doesn't.
Lex plays there.
The Lord. Lex plays.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron also does. Denise will be probably in the future.
Yep.
And yes, I was thinking of GenGAME stuff.
Well,
of course.
So yeah,
my Mash will be there.
if you wanna play with us, obviously you can't do it right now, but if you wanna play with us after the build off, we'll be on MC Pub.
definitely.
Guarantee we will be flooded with suggestions.
Is Mash still here?
Yep.
Always.
Mash,
All right,
Mash comes and goes. He never
Are you
leaves.
are you still recording that time lapse?
Yes.
Because I noticed you.
I was having some issues. I ended up swapping to my laptop to do it.
Oh, okay.
How
Alright, just checking out.
long do they get? I'm assuming that's mean how long do they get? 2 hours.
Yep, 2 hours max.
And they are just approaching the 1 hour mark. We'll announce it when we hit it.
And
I
it
believe
looks
they
like
have about 6 minutes until we hit an hour.
I think, but Red, it looks like he's actually making a second level. Let me check the time. It's 6:07 right now, so.
All right. When there's 1
can let
minute
them
left before the 1 hour mark, let me know so I can get W Split set up to count the last hour, so everyone can see it on the stream.
Sweet.
All
How
right.
do I just type MCPub in the multiplayer text on Minecraft.net? You can
gonna
just
go
type
let
it in
the
as
players know.
mcpub.org.
He doesn't say how do I, he asked. Yes, you type mcpub.org into the IP address box inside Minecraft.
Sometimes I read things, Riggs, and I don't read them, but I read them.
I know.
You know what I mean?
You glance
know
at
me
them
too-
and you
you
absorb
know
their
me too
general
well.
meaning poorly.
Yeah, exactly. That's my whole life. I'd like to point out, Red has got a rear dock going on. It almost looks like a balcony of sorts, and it looks like Blue is contemplating where he's going to go next.
He's got a nice little fantail set up there.
Yep. And now keep in mind, the players cannot see each other's builds. Unless they're actually watching the stream, in which case they could.
In which case they know exactly what
be-
the other person is doing.
It would be a real hindrance to them, considering they're live, and the stream is about a 5 or so second delay. Probably less than that. Twitch TV is very good about keeping the delay time down. Giver, go ahead with that link. The sheep's build is made of wool.
It seems like Blue
It's a
team is
stick.
extending the boat a little bit more. Getting all the walls set.
Mm-hmm. He's really going for that scale. He's going much larger than I thought he was going to. I expected him to stick with the size of his original pond that he dug.
Yeah,
But you
and it
can
looks
see
like he realized he could.
this deep section is where he actually started the pond, and he expanded it backwards. Because I guess he decided to go larger than he originally planned.
Yep.
Kudos to him. An interesting idea. I mean, scale is one of the categories.
Mm-hmm.
Going into that, maybe you allocate it a little halfway through. Say, gee, it's a boat. Can't think of many creative things to do with this, so instead I'm just going to build it large.
He's gonna have to. I mean, we're just about at the hour mark here, and he hasn't finished his main structure yet. And Red is got a lot of detail work done.
Yep, but who knows? Maybe he's just kind of starting off getting the actual boat made. Then he's gonna go in there and get everything else in there. But I mean, he still has plenty of time. Halfway mark, and a lot of progress has been done.
The way it seems to go is Red with, I mean, if you watch from the beginning, 2 completely different styles of builds here. Red went with a more detailed approach, as you could see, and Blue went with a more aesthetically pleasing with the water and a larger scale.
I mean, as you saw at the beginning,
There is a prize for the winner. The first place winner of this tournament, which has 8 people entered into it.
Yep.
The overall first place winner from the final match will get a copy of the PC game Sanctum.
Along with premium membership on multiplayernation.com and 500 experience points for their website.
But we're GenGAME and Gaming Unleashed are in talks of maybe giving away some more stuff.
Yeah, I might have something sitting in my Steam library, a little extra gift copy of a game that I could give away.
Mm-hmm.
I would autograph something, but it would depreciate in value. I'll autograph a picture of my face. I'll Photoshop it onto a creeper.
But hopefully, like within the next week or so, on multiplayernation.com, we're gonna hopefully have them get the next sign up set so that you guys can join the next month for, what is it, September, October? So yeah, for October. Horrible with months.
Riggs, you got a question for the chat?
Valid question. I do not know where the sheep went.
No, not the sheep.
Oh.
Hey, Kyle. Who do you want to think will win? Is it a little early to play favorites?
I'm definitely not here to play favorites. They both are doing very well. The red team has a lot of detail in it, and I'm really liking this skull that he has going on. But then again, it's too early to be able to make any decisions because the blue team is just going for a massive build.
Exactly. Freaking
definitely the same way. I'm a little more partial to the water because it actually is a boat. That's just me.
Mm-hmm. It just kind of adds to it.
I love the design that they've went for both of them. I know if I went in and they just said, "Oh, okay, Kev, build a boat," I don't know what I would do. I would probably just cry and rage quit the server. That is just me. I would not think of putting the skull. And as for the water at the beginning, very good ideas all around.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I think the flies are mad at me because they're constantly flying around me. Maybe they're trying to pick favorites.
Blue team is going to have to make this the height of the boat that they have going right now in order to keep that looking proportional and not just wonky and distorted. They're going to have to make this boat huge, and I don't know if he's quite made it long enough yet.
He doesn't look like he's done yet, though.
Oh,
no, it's far from over.
You know what would actually be pretty interesting is if right there at the end, that would be the next section that would go a little bit higher. Mm-hmm. Kind of like a boat.
Well, he's definitely extending it. We just saw him lay down another level of flooring.
Mm-hmm.
So he is nowhere near done with the building the frame yet.
He's starting to turn into a boat skyscraper. Maybe like a penthouse at the top.
Looks like he's laying down a wall.
Oh.
So sadly, my dreams for Red aren't going to be coming true. I don't think he'll be building a pirate hat on the skull.
I thought it was an eye patch you wanted.
Oh, I want a lot of things. I could just poke in and be like, do you want to do a hat, maybe like an eye patch? Flood it with water.
He's put a wall down and he is extending it past the wall, so definitely interesting what Blue's doing.
Could be a marker for him to maybe set, perhaps, whether it be an engine in the back or I have no clue. Perhaps a balcony similar to Red.
So, has anyone got a favorite they're rooting for?
It's hard to say.
It seems we're all too polite. Mash, do you want to be that guy?
Yeah, sure, I'll be that guy. I love the skull, but I think the scale and the additional water is actually going to push him.
Well, there you go. You heard it from Mash, ladies and gents. Mash votes blue.
At least right now.
Yeah. We have to wait to see if Red pulls anything out.
Once the mast goes up, once they crash it into the island. I was secretly hoping for airship from Final Fantasy. I'm going to hear a lot from the Final Fantasy fans in the chat there.
Actually, that's what I would have done.
Somebody airship.
Well, see, the problem with that, though, is that we didn't say ship. We said boat. And boat is very specifically water.
Would have been a U-boat. That would have been interesting.
A player could have done that and argued it.
It is a undersea boat.
I keep getting stuck in the wall. Sorry about that, guys. I know that's not easy to watch.
Quit running around so
Into
fast.
a nice blue wool.
Well, I'm trying to keep an eye on what both people are doing and let the 198 people that are watching us see both players.
Zeno, who
Yes?
are our judges?
Our judges, I will be judging. We got Cap00 from YouTube and what was his other name?
Vicom Media,
Vicom.
who's on the server right now, standing in the
He's right next
stands
to me.
next to Kevin.
Yep.
All right, so who's this?
Get a
Alex
close-up.
Kyrie is this?
Yep,
I
that's
am
him.
so psyched.
Okay,
He's
so he
bopping
is one of the
around.
judges.
Yep.
Okay, because he's on the server and wanting to teleport, or did he already?
He's
That was a while ago.
he's in the stands.
He's right next to me, Nash.
Yeah,
Alright,
in the
Keep
red
up the
stands.
times, man.
Did you get a close up of them, Riggs?
Flying in for it now.
Close up time.
In my airtime with Vicom Media, he's probably looking at me like, why did you move so close to me?
I was doing a little dance.
Oh, he's dancing.
Where'd he go?
Can't really see him too much from over here.
Whoa! I turned my back for a second, and it looks like Red's starting to give the skull a hat.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yes. See that from here.
Looks like your dream's coming true.
This looks like he has a stethoscope, or one of those doctor... I don't know what they call them.
Woohoo! 200
Stethoscope.
viewers, and my voice cracked. Need a glass of water.
Should take a sip out of Blue's Pond.
Exactly.
It's nice and clean. All you need to do is lick your screen.
Is 200 a big achievement for GenGAME?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Well, congrats to you guys.
Thank you.
Hopefully,
All it
you're-
took was 4 websites coming together.
it's definitely huge to see websites come
And
together.
a lot of promotion.
Yes.
Yep.
And a lot of people that want to watch this. Just good for people. Good for
Because
us.
I mean, it's just like if a website that's little tries to go out on its own to do an event like this, it's kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
To go get your own server, get all, have the knowledge of all these plugins to get it set up, and just have everything. It's just something to this scale. You do need a team.
Definitely.
Minecraft is a whole nother animal. It's
Okay.
true.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Yes.
Exactly.
Now it's looking like Red isn't so much going with a hat, but he's actually building this top of the skull into the bow of the boat.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Which is gonna
It
be-
almost looks like a snake is coming out of
Yeah,
it.
a little Egyptian headdress.
Perhaps.
I mean,
I
these
have
two
a lot of
builders, they're both building pretty amazing things. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna come down pretty close. And it just depends on what Blue's gonna
Have
do
we
or what.
considered the possibility of a tie?
I don't know. It's hard to say if there would be a tie. We'd have to try our
They
best.
both
to
have to be just.
Don't use the T word.
Yeah.
Is it a possibility? Yes, it's a possibility. It's very, very unlikely.
It just depends.
They would have to be. It would have to be so close that the judges were actually deadlocked. Which I believe there's an odd number of judges, so I don't think that could happen anyway.
There's me and 2 other people. And I think Joe is a judge too, so I think we got an even number. But it depends on Joe if he has time.
I could always go ahead and rain on everyone's parade.
How so?
I'll be the Simon Cowell. Your skull was awful. And what were you thinking with the pond? I don't know how he sounds, actually. That was a horrible accent. I'm sorry to UK people.
No. It sounded okay.
That's just my UK accent.
Well, I bet a lot of people from UK are probably laughing. I can bet you they're probably laughing at your attempts at their accent.
Yeah. Oh boy. I don't think I've ever seen this many viewers on our own channel. I'm afraid to just name all of them. I'm going to go
anybody
through
who's
and see if I can
watching-
find one of this name.
Everybody who's watching, feel free to follow this channel. We'll definitely be doing a lot more events on this channel. You can watch them all live. and everything. And you can also follow any kind of updates that we might share in terms of the event, future events or anything, because we do plan on different types of events, like team events, single events. It's going to expand more from here. So
someone wants to be TP next to me and Vicon.
We don't want to let everyone in. Not yet. We're going to plan on that probably by the next tournament next week. We might start letting some people in. But
It
for right
depends
now,
on the server,
we're going to keep
depends
it private.
on certain things. We would have to work on permissions a lot to make it.
Yeah.
Because we understand that people don't want to grief, but we understand that people will. Or maybe not.
We don't want to take that risk.
People will like to wander, start building their own things. It's a good thing to note that the attention span of the average internet user is probably about the same as me, which is a good 2 seconds.
You're just there 2 seconds? Okay, bye.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, see you later, guys.
Kevin has goldfish memory.
Yes. I also, ironically, don't have goldfish.
Even though you're obsessed with fish tanks. No comment.
What's that? See, there goes.
You're obsessed with fish tanks.
Yes, I am. I have a 29-gallon fish tank. I will.
A whole buttload of fish.
I have a less amount of fish than I would like.
You can't own them all in the ocean.
Kevin's got to catch them all.
Gotta catch them all.
Don't reference Pokemon.
I'm sorry, everyone. I apologize for that.
And you're the one who hates Pokemon.
I know.
Gotta catch them all. So what, are you gonna make a jingle for that too? Gotta catch them all.
It's been done.
Fish 'em on. I don't know.
It's a trading card game.
Yep. Of all the fish in the sea.
What a great view.
What's the time?
Well, I know it's definitely past our mark.
Oops.
It's 6:24.
Okay, but
So we are 11 minutes past.
so that's 49 minutes left.
Yep. Are you gonna let the contestants know?
Doing it now. Is this all right? We actually got the other judge. Everyone's in here now where they're supposed to be.
Who be creeping on me?
Yep. Ooh, creepy. And I mean, an hour and 11 minutes in, and the boats are starting to really come together, it looks like. Because obviously blue team's boat is really looking like a boat. And so is red's.
Riggs, you want to engage your super duper invisibility mode?
Was I not invisible?
We can see your HUD.
Oh, yeah. Well, I pulled that up so people could see the names above the judges' heads.
Ah. Very good, very good.
Yep.
So we have a 3-panel judge thing going on in the red stance.
Do you think we should ask the contestants to light up their boats too?
I don't think that we should give them any specific requirements. We were very vague in the topic of just building a boat.
Yeah,
if
so
we were going to
it's
do
up to
that,
them
we
then.
should have done it at the beginning.
Yeah. Well,
The whole point of Minecraft, I feel, when it comes down to it, is just plain creativity. The game that has little objective, the last thing you want to do is set too many rules.
it's so simple, but yet it's sparked so much popularity. And I mean, wasn't it you, Riggs? I remember someone said they calculated, how much money Notch earned off this game.
That was not me.
That was me. It was roughly 70 million.
70?
Yes.
That's more than I make in a week.
$70 million is how much he
No,
has
you
in his
cannot
pocket.
join this server world to watch. You can watch from the live stream.
That's why it's
If you want to join MC Pub, you can go on to MC Pub and play there, but you will not be in the build-off world that we are featuring here.
Should just put that entire message across the street.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna get that asked a lot. I mean, when I live stream just playing Minecraft, I get a lot of the, can I join?
Well, that's why normally we like to do our live streams from MC Pub, and we can just say yes.
Yes, come make an account.
Ooh, looks like blue team. He's adding some fencing, kind of around some of the areas around the boat.
Server name mcpub.org.
Yep.
You want to know the blue team username? Is that Exotic Bagel?
Yep. Blue team is Exotic Bagel. Red team is Stralios.
Stralios. So if you're following along on the brackets, they're not current.
Nope.
As
they're not up to date.
They've been jumbled.
Yeah, because we had to move people around because of people who, can't make it or just don't show up. So I actually had these two people, on standby. I told them if something goes wrong, I'm gonna let you guys know. And both two contestants that were supposed to be here, both of them, one of them is in the UK, so when we start off the event, it's like midnight. And the other one said that they were going to their uncle's house, so we completely had to move people around, and then we just ran into more problems. But these two were on standby and able to come to the event, so it's glad
as
that
they've always said, the show must go on.
It will.
Oh, looks like Blue disappeared down into the bowels of his ship. There he is.
I don't know, what's it coming down to, guys? I like what Blue did with the staircase going on.
I do too. It's
I like what Red's doing.
It's definitely not something that can be called right now because there's plenty of time left and anything can happen.
Perfect time to open it.
How do you enter a build-off? You go to multiplayernation.com, sign up for an account on that website, and then look at their tournament brackets, and you will see the current Minecraft tournament bracket, which is full, and within the next week, they're going to be adding the bracket for next month.
Which you guys can sign up. And for anyone who does sign up, this is kind of just a future reference to remember. When you do sign up, be sure to check your email a lot, just so we don't run into any communication problems.
If you really, really want to play, don't just sign up. And then
do they have Instamine on? No, they do not. They do not have Super Pick.
All they can do is spawn items. That's all they really can do. They can't fly. They can't instant mine. Because that would be cheating. No.
Those of you who are wondering about lag, the server is perfectly stable right now.
It is.
Just got a little note.
Actually, I'll let Mass do that. You should let... It is...
The server is actually running perfectly. I'm just going over a couple of things with Nevercast that we noticed.
Oh.
But it shouldn't be an issue for the duration of the tournament.
Okay.
So Blue actually built a little bedroom hold.
It looks like he trapped you in there.
Yeah, he did. I actually had to pop the door open.
He looked at you when you did it. It was like,
well, I would look too if a door randomly opened and then shut by itself.
I'd be a little scared.
Alright, let's open it up to the chat. What do you guys think? Who do you got right now? You got blue or you got red? And spam away.
Oh, Blue's got the mask going, and I think he hit the build height.
Yeah.
Which actually is higher than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Oh, you could see
he was trying to build a sail.
It's a little late to call shenanigans on it, but
yeah,
I guess you could see what he built.
Well, he's already too far into the project, so...
clearly we need to build a bigger wall. It's not like he's going to copy any ideas or sabotage.
Yeah. Well, he might be catching glances, but following him around, looking at what he's looking at, he's not staring at Red Team's build.
Exactly.
As far as I can tell, he doesn't even care. He's fully concentrated on what he's doing.
Nope, and he fell.
And falling. He tried to do the
ladder trick.
the ladder trick, and it did not work out. Does blue have a figurehead? Figurehead, that's what they're called. Blue does not.
The heck's a figurehead? How much time do they get? They get 2 hours starting from 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Well, we started a little bit late.
Yeah, well, 7:13, I believe.
Yeah, that was the start time, was 13 minutes after the hour.
So basically at like 7:13, I want to say, is when the end is. Yep, 7:13 will be, at my time at least. I should say that.
See, so it started. We started at 4:13 Pacific, so it will be over at 6:13 Pacific.
Exactly, and that's when judging will start. It will take place overnight. Won't be an instant answer, and you tune in tomorrow here at GenGAME live stream at what time was it? Say like 4 p.m. Eastern time, or not Eastern, Pacific. Basically at the same time of the start of the build off tomorrow. We will announce the winner there.
Hey, Fall, welcome. Glad you could make it.
I guess that's no answer.
Oh, that was a question? I thought you were making a statement.
No, that was
to
a question.
3-second attention span of Riggs. It's Kyle Wrigley.
Yes, start at 4 p.m. Pacific tomorrow.
Alright, that's when, so we'll be sure to tell the contestants to be there, but I'll also email them in case they don't make it to the live stream.
Looks like Red's starting on his deck and falling.
Hopefully he doesn't die. Did he die?
Team builds are planned for the future. This is the first time that we've done anything like this, and we wanted to see if people cared, if anybody wanted to watch it.
Strelios asked how much time is left.
I believe
6:34.
40 minutes. So roughly 40 minutes.
It'd be about 30.
I could tell on Riggs.
37 minutes.
Here, Stralos is requesting for like 30 extra minutes. They might be entertained.
I don't have a
idea.
problem with it personally.
It's up to if, well, I mean, it's not my call. GenGame's just running the broadcast. It's Toby's event, and obviously Mash and MC Pub running the server, and both players have to agree.
Me and Riggs could say sure.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean anything.
It sounds like a great idea to me.
Yeah, you know, you guys just take all night. We'll come back tomorrow and judge.
I mean, obviously, we give the same amount of time for other players. Some people say no overtime.
Yes. I think it'll be just kind of like at the moment if we think they deserve more time. Depends on how far they're into the project.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my opinion is if you're going to grant overtime, they better do something pretty spectacular.
Well, I could see Blue. He's definitely starting to make the sale and going out and beyond. And falling.
Red looks a little wide. Red does look a little bit wide, and proportion is part of scale. You know, just you can't just build something gigantic and have all the proportions be completely wacky. But I think from what we've seen that he's done so far, I think he's going to be just fine.
It's also going to come down to our judges.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's going to be anything easy like, oh, Red's proportions were all messed up, so Blue wins. I think he's going to make it look good, and it's going to be a really close call.
I think so too. Because like I love the creativity that. Oh, looks like he is able to build higher. He is definitely getting a glance over on the other side, but now I lost my train of thought too. Never mind. But he definitely can get
the disease
a peek over.
spreading.
It is. Well, I got distracted because I saw him.
The judging is going to take place tonight when the judges can have a chance to get on, because it's Labor Day weekend. And the judging will actually be recorded, but not live streamed tonight. And then at the start of the build-off tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific, we will show the video of the judges walking around and have their decision on there as to who won.
Yep, exactly. Definitely interesting.
Oh, we popped over 250 people.
Nice.
I glanced down. We were at 264 a while ago.
Oh,
well, welcome everybody new to the channel. Definitely follow it for all the future events and everything else that will happen on this channel. Because there's a lot more that GenGAME does on this channel other than just these events.
Yes, and we actually have a schedule up on Google Calendar, which you can check by going to gengame.net, and on the right sidebar, right at the top of the page there, you will see our schedule for this channel. Who's broadcasting what game at what time.
You could also add it to your Google Calendar if you use Gmail. I think you could plus it in or whatever. Or you could just come to our webpage every day, which is the thing I would.
So I'm noticing that we didn't exactly do the height restriction.
Yeah, Josh said that it was there. It's too late now.
Yeah, I thought we both agreed on it doesn't matter if they look at each other's. We would be able to deem it, cheating if they did copy.
Yeah.
I remember we agreed on that.
I think in the
I don't know. I just thought that it had been implemented.
Yeah, I thought so too. But I mean, it's no big deal.
I'll make sure it is.
Well, but the thing is though that we don't want to impose a limit on how tall their builds can be is the problem. So maybe we just have to make the center wall higher.
I think making the center would just be, making it taller would be fine.
As far as the height restriction, that was something that I thought was in place that I guess wasn't in place. So he didn't break any rules. It's not his fault. He's not cheating.
No, that was just an oversight on our part.
And, I mean, you can obviously tell by what he's doing. He's not really just like looking over there, staring at what he's doing. So.
No, he's definitely concentrating on his own build.
Definitely.
Well, it is coming down to the wire.
Yeah, it's starting to.
Yeah, now that things are kind of coming together, they're building a lot quicker. Let's see what the time is. It's 6:40, just about, really.
All right, that gives what, 33 minutes left?
I think so, yeah.
Still plenty of time to finish up. Like I said, it's going to be coming down to the nitty-gritty. All the little details.
It's hard to say. When Blue put in the sails, I mean, his scale kind of went a little bit bigger.
Definitely.
And Red's, I mean, I think it's going to come down really close.
Yeah. No, it looks like Red is Blue rather is actually making the. It's interesting. It looks like the sails are actually blowing in the wind.
I think that's going to end up looking really, really good.
I know.
The boat in motion.
It's definitely to see pretty awesome creations. It looks like Red's just about getting done with the flooring. And there he goes. He is done with the flooring, at least. Now he's just going to get the fencing made.
I want to apologize for the people that are having problems watching the video. I put it as low a bitrate as I possibly could and still maintain a really high quality. So, I apologize. I can try and tweak the settings again. Huh?
Yep.
Buy a better computer.
I say blame Twitch for not letting us be partners to allow you guys to pick your quality. No, actually blame them, but just maybe you should give them a little note saying, hey, maybe you should let GenGAME be a partner.
Well, we are producers.
Exactly.
Don't blame Twitch TV. It's a great service.
It is. It's just I have my complaints, but
I'm sure it could be a lot of people, more specifically along the East Coast, some people that are still having trouble with Irene. Power lines and all that such
Oh,
going down.
yes. And I
Cable
do
vision
hope
has been very
everyone
busy.
over there, I hope everyone is good, and you know nobody's getting hurt.
I got hit by the hurricane. I'm fine. It was just windy where I was. But
Yeah.
a lot of people in the city, uh, flooding and all that. Even some places on the island.
That is crazy.
Seemed like the.
All right,
I
so
mean,
it seems like it's getting to the point where. Sorry.
Nope, it's fine.
It's getting to the point where, Toby, you're going to need to make a call on whether or not they can have overtime.
Are they asking?
Well, they asked a while ago, and they're not asking again, but they never got an answer. I think they kind of figured that we would need time to think about it.
It's hard to say. I mean, their creations look like it's coming together. Like they might not need the time or extension.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they might be done before then.
People are defiantly saying no
But
overtime.
I think I'll make the call at the time of the end of the competition. When it gets really close, I'll make the call.
Red's got an interesting lack of symmetry going on from left to right. And I wonder if the judges are going to penalize him for that.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it just depends on how it turns out.
Yeah.
If it turns
They're
out
both
good,
asking again for a time extension.
I mean,
Yep.
I don't want this to be completely my call. I mean, if you guys think he does.
What do you want to give me? 20 minutes?
They asked for an extra half hour when they actually asked for time earlier.
You want me to ask him how much more time?
Yeah.
Over.
Find out exactly what they're asking for. You know, it's a tough call to make on whether or not to give overtime. Because on one hand, it was very clear that they had 2 hours off the bat. But I think with that extra time, we might see something that's just really, really awesome.
Which
So
is
what
the
do
end
you-
game. We don't want to see an incomplete build.
Yeah.
And I think as long as the players give permission, I think we'll copy the winning designs for each stage of the tournament over to the main world and display them.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
awesome.
Sounds like a great idea. So what's the time limit verdict?
30 more minutes?
Yeah, I
30 more?
vote 30 more.
Briggs? Up to you.
Who voted what so far?
I think we're giving it to him.
Okay.
30 minutes.
Riggs, me and you don't matter.
I know.
Alright, they agreed on the 30-minute extension. At least Red did. And Strelios asked for the schematics. Is that possible, Mash?
Schematics for what?
What he
His
built.
vote.
Yeah, I'm more than willing to send him the schematics file.
They have an unlimited number of items they can spawn whatever they want. All right, Blue agrees.
Alright, so it looks like we're extending the time to 2.5 hours for each player. And I'm assuming that will be throughout the tournament now.
Briggs isn't invisible.
No, Riggs is.
I had the HUD up. I had to chat.
Oh, that.
I was, yeah. I'm still invisible even if you see my hand and my HUD. The player still can't see me.
And as for the cameraman?
No, no one can see me except for I can see my own hand.
And I can see everyone.
And
Well,
267 viewers can also. So a special treat for everybody. We got a half hour extra of Minecraft.
Exactly. I'm gonna probably go in and grab some cool angles of people's boats.
I thought you were going to say I'm going to go in and grab some Kool-Aid. I'll be back in a minute.
Kool-Aid. Let me get some Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. I watched a YouTube video and the guy had one of those shirts and he just walks up to the camera and goes, "Oh yeah."
Red's got a little cabin going on.
He does?
Ooh,
He
I believe
does.
that is the head.
I'm definitely going in there and grabbing some angles of each person's creation.
Yeah, I just came flying out the mouth of the skull.
Oh, Red started his mast.
I find it semi-unintimidating that Red is a Cookie Monster skin.
There we go.
Well, you know, players can be whatever skin they want as long as it's not offensive.
Yeah. Which is a big thing to players that want to sign up for the next one.
Yes.
This is definitely going to be interesting how I'm going to be editing all this.
Good luck.
It's going to take a while.
Good luck.
Not Star
I
Fox.
actually had a pretty significant issue with the beginning of the aerial.
Well, that's no biggie.
No one else caught the Star Fox reference. Smosh actually did a funny video of a spoof of Star Fox as if it were the Jersey Shore.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. That sentence is
Is
just
as bad as it sounds?
Yeah, it's slippy.
Oh, it looks like Red is getting to making a sale too. So it's definitely going to come down really to... It's going to be kind of hard to rate these.
I'm glad that I'm not a judge.
It's going to be hard. I definitely bet Cap is going to come on and he's going to be like, wow. I think
We
he's going to be
said
amazed.
they have to
We
build
said,
a
they have
boat.
to build a boat.
We didn't say ship. It was boat.
Yep.
Specifically boat.
But they definitely took it into building a ship, because I mean, if they just built a simple boat.
Well,
You know.
a person in the chat was saying, "Oh, well, if you said ship, they could build a spaceship or a Star Wars ship."
Oh, I think they definitely took boat to the extreme.
Yep, which is awesome. Oh, Red's putting one over on Blue, building a higher mast.
And he's definitely looking over there.
Ooh, with
Oh,
three
Red
prongs.
just ran into a problem. He's asking how he's supposed to get down.
Jump, 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 jump. What does the winner get? The winner of the entire tournament, because there are 8 players, gets a copy of Sanctum for PC, along with a premium membership for multiplayernation.com, along with 500 experience points.
Now, I think I've asked you this before, Toby. Is that a Steam copy of Sanctum?
Yes.
Oh, and Strelios goes down.
Is he dead?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's back.
That was me. I just brought him back.
Oh, okay. Good.
I didn't think it was fair to make him have to climb back down the tower.
I think it was embarrassing enough dying in front of 276 people.
Yeah.
I guess the winds on top of the mast were a little too strong. They blew him over. Yo ho, yo ho, yo blow down down. Well, there's a ladder up there, technically.
It's one bit of a ladder.
Looks like he's throwing up diamond swords, though.
Blue said something about the doors locked with a magical spell. I can't close it.
Oh, he's running into an issue with the invisible door plug-in.
Yeah, we'll just work around that for now, and before the judges actually get to it, we will remove the plugin.
Oh, okay. Isn't there like a command to just, for you guys, the roots, to remove the private?
Well, it's not just that. It's the hidden door plugin is causing the blocks next to the door to disappear occasionally.
Oh.
And actually, Josh and I were talking about that about half an hour ago, and we didn't want to interrupt the build by reloading all the plugins.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So all of a sudden, all the cameramen will be visible, and they'd just be like, What are you doing? Where did you come from?" Got some funny interaction in the in-game chat. Well, it looks like Red might be doing the billowing sails also.
Yeah, he did definitely get to look over. But
yeah, but I don't think that it's
regardless.
a specific enough thing to be able to call him out for cheating.
Yeah, I don't say it would be.
I think this far along, them being able to see each other is irrelevant.
Yeah, they definitely have they would have to alter their base idea significantly to really gain any benefit from seeing the other person's build.
Mm-hmm. The only kind of thing they could see is just the sails. And it looks like Blue, is he underneath, doing some stuff under there?
I'm not actually sure. I'm gonna pull out the compass.
He's rewiring the engine.
Oh, it's dark down here. It's very, very dark. He was in his captain's quarters.
Oh, yes.
Which he's added some chests to.
Now, Riggs, you can't pick up items on the ground, can you?
No, I cannot.
Okay. You are helpless, aren't you? You're an omnipotent being. Riggs is and was, therefore ever shall be. Go ahead and try and decipher that.
So what's the time left with the extension?
It's 6:54 right now. So there's
well over a half hour remaining.
Yeah, wait. I know it. Trying to figure it out. 13. So there's about 47 minutes.
We'll just tack another hour on. All right, everybody, hold your breath. You ready for it? I believe we've hit 300 viewers. I'm not quite sure.
I see 299.
Come on. Somebody make another account.
Aw, 292.
Oh no, everybody got upset and left.
Yeah, you killed it.
Come on, everybody, make some friends.
Tell you what, we hit 400 today, and I will give away a Steam copy of Monday Night Combat.
To everyone.
No, negative. I will not be giving away 400 copies of Monday Night Combat. I will pick one person from the chat at random, and that person will be getting a Steam copy of Monday Night Combat, courtesy of GenGAME.net.
Oh, look at you, Riggs. So benevolent. I will be giving away nothing.
That's rude. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I might sell you a plot.
Ooh. I'll sell you a bigger plot.
If we get 400 people, we will give away the ability to play on mcpub.org for free.
We'll give you root admin for 10 seconds. Or maybe just 1 second. You have root command for 1 second. No, I'm just kidding.
Does it work for Mac? That is a valid question, and I cannot answer it off the top of my head. And I can't go look it up either, because, well, then you would be looking at Steam instead of the Minecraft build-off, because I'm running the camera of the live stream.
They do have Java for Mac. I know this for a fact, and people have gotten Minecraft to run on a Mac.
No, the Monday Night Combat, I believe, was the question that was being asked.
Oh, Mesh, I'm in Minecraft right now on my Mac.
Yeah.
It does work for Mac.
I have Minecraft running on my Ubuntu laptop. Well, I'm not using that now, but it works on there. There's Blue. He's he's doing some work to his hull. Looks like. And attempting to drown himself.
But it definitely looks like from the beginning, Red did take some time to think, and Blue kind of did take some time for the water, but it seems like Blue did work a little bit quicker. But then again, Red did put more detail, so it's hard to say between the two.
No, I'm gonna vote for whichever one adds cannon.
Cannon will be the winner right there for you?
Oh yeah.
What if they both have a cannon?
Then whichever one has a cannon coming out of the skull's eyes.
That's not oddly specific.
That's just specific to Red then.
Red ship sails on land. Auto win.
Oh, that would be amazing if he just added wheels to it.
Too bad we don't have that that dirigible plug-in, huh? They could drop a control box on there and fly their ship away.
That would be great.
The problem is it would have to be detached from the ground,
Ooh,
so it doesn't actually try to pick up the world.
The entire chunk flies away.
It would probably crash the server.
Yeah.
Not this server.
Trying to grab all those chunks at once,
The server would handle it.
you think?
Yeah, it'd probably slow down a little bit, but it'd be alright.
The server's actually faster than most people's desktop computers.
Certainly faster than mine. I think my laptop's faster than my desktop computer.
Let's let the fans decide is a statement from the chat. Well, then what are we going to do with the celebrity judges that we convinced to give up their Labor Day weekends to judge this event?
Well, the judges are going to be the final answer.
Yeah, we'll definitely take a fan consensus, allow you guys to vote, and
Definitely, the judges will take that in consideration, but they're going to be the final say.
Yep.
Ooh, it's getting dark.
So what you're saying is, yes, you are allowed to have an opinion.
Yep. And like I said, it's up to the judge, you know, they'll take it in consideration, saying, yeah. But I can tell the judges are going to have some trouble with this. Deciding.
I don't think MASH is invisible.
Oh, no, he's not.
Oops.
I was just flying around and I just saw somebody floating way up high, just looking straight down. Oh, we're at 297.
Oh, Riggs, you jinxed
We're jinxing it.
You jinxed it. Super Dash says, Riggs, whatever happened to Kevin? I'm Kevin. What do you mean whatever happened to Kevin? I'm right here. I've been here the whole time.
Where's hey, Riggs, where's Kevin? Have you seen him?
I think I'm still in the red stands. I haven't moved.
What's that voice? Is that Kevin right there? Can't hear him. Supposed to play with the joke, Rig.
I threw an egg at him instead.
Oh.
Well, blue team's watching the stream.
How do you know?
Because he just said, hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
And, you know, that's alright. They were not told that they were not allowed to watch the stream, so...
Probably a rule we might want to set next time.
That's really hard to implement, though.
You can't enforce
That's really got to be an honor system thing.
But I mean, just something to let them know.
You can't have a pink halo. Why does everybody say it's a pink halo armor? It's purple.
Kevin's just getting pelted with snowballs from an invisible source. Yeah, that's definitely purple. It's a little on the light purple side, but it's definitely purple. Anyways, back to the people who were supposed to be watching. Looks like Red finished his sales and isn't going to jump to his death this time.
I think it's Mash throwing the snowballs at me. I see him floating around. Invisible Mash?
That would actually
Everyone.
be Josh, Mash, and...
It's like 3 people are throwing snowballs
Night
at me.
Phoenix.
Blue got rid of one of his bow hatches down into the underbelly, which is not as dark down there. Now
I've just been hit by like
got some
400
torches.
snowballs.
Oh, actually got a leak going. I wonder if that was intentional.
Oh, okay. Oh. Rigs, they've breached the hole.
303 viewers. Awesome.
Oh, we were 3-1.
303.
Well, ain't that just dandy? Oh, and the chat will keep updating us.
So it's 703. Oh, dropped my phone.
Red's actually building another mast.
Let's get to 1,000. If we get to 1,000, me and Riggs will pass out and die.
And what if it does hit 1,000?
Me and Riggs will pass out and die.
I'll go buy a bottle of scotch.
So it hits 1,000, you'll just go run to your girlfriend. Let's go get some scotch. Okay.
Actually, I say if it makes it to 500, we invite the lucky 500th.
It's really hard to tell who the 500th person is, though.
Yeah.
Lock him into the tower.
If we were gonna do, it might be possible to do like by number of followers, because we get an email for every follower.
Well, there you go, guys. Everyone's got to follow.
I will throw the 500 follower in the brig.